Invoice groups, how it works. When creating a new project. To create a new invoice group for a project, select New when adding a project. This project will get its own invoice group and its own invoice. To add this project to an existing invoice group, select the invoice group name when adding the project. Both of the projects will then appear on the same invoice. To join one or more projects' invoices with another project. If the projects already have invoices which cannot be changed because the invoice period has closed, or if you do not wish to change historical invoices, no action is necessary with these historical invoices. If the projects have separate invoices for the current period which can be changed, and you wish to rerun the invoice so that all of the projects appear on one invoice instead of on separate invoices, then you must reduce the invoice period on each invoice you wish to merge to the start of the invoice so that the invoice value is 0. So here I am reducing the February invoice number 28 on project B to 0. And now I am reducing the February invoice of number 29 on project B to 0. Now the situation is as if I had not run any February invoice for either A or project B. Now I can change the second project's invoice group to the first project's invoice group. So I change project B's invoice group to reflect project A. And in the invoice group settings, I should change the invoice group name to make it clear that this relates to multiple projects. So I changed the name of the invoice group from Project A to Project AB. I can now check the invoice settings on the project, and here I can see that a February invoice is due to run. Now I go back to the February invoice I ran for Project A, which is 0. And I extend the invoice period to rerun the invoice so that the invoice details for both projects are reflected. So now you can see that this February invoice includes all of Project A and all of Project B. And future invoices will be run on one invoice.